Hi, it's Hayden again from www.wpbusinessmag.com, and in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at a new plugin, or relatively new plugin, called Unauthorized Login Redirect. So what I'm going to do is, if we go here, go to plugins, go to add new, and then we'll do a search. Unauthorized Login Redirect is what you're looking for, and here we have it here. So you can see this is the plugin that we're talking about here. We can see that it's compatible with the version of WordPress that I've got. It was last updated 3 days ago. Very good plugin, and what it does basically is it's going to save you a lot of bother. I'll explain more about it once we get to it, but WordPress security is a huge issue, and if you can close as many doors as possible, then if the task is too hard, then they just move on to an easier victim, and this is hopefully going to make the task of getting to your WP admin folder a lot more difficult for them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to install now. Okay, we're going to activate the plugin, and you can see that it's here, ready to go. Okay, if you have a look down here, you'll see on the side menu bar there's Login Redirect. Now if you click on that, now let me just go through this. Redirect status on, off. You want this on. Now this is your secret login path. Now this is where you go to log in. Now it defaults to my secret login path, but obviously you want something a little bit better than that. I use this on the main site at www.wpbusinessmag.com, and I've got a secret path basically to access my login screen, and ever since I did that, my malicious logins have disappeared. So it certainly is frustrating them. So for the sake of this this video, I'm just going to keep it as that, but you can type whatever you want in there. As long as you remember what it is, and then bookmark it. Make sure you bookmark it, and you can see it actually gives you your server, the server details here. And this is my dev server, my dev install, dev.local, and then my secret login path. That's how I would be accessing this. So if I just make a copy of that, it's going to make life a little bit easier. Okay, so we've got that. Now you get secret key. You don't have to do anything with this. This is the parameter and corresponding value down here, and this is another way that you can access the page. You can actually do it this way as well. So we'll just grab a copy of that a minute. Okay. Now delete settings on deactivation. In the event that you deactivate it, this has the ability to basically get rid of all these settings. So basically, if you reactivated it again, all these would be as defaults. These keys are unique to you, to your site, so you don't have to worry about having to change those. The redirect destination, that's interesting, because it gives you an option of where you want to send the people who try and access your WP admin folder. You've got a few choices here. You've got your home page. You've got Google, Yahoo, Facebook, or Twitter. I've got it set to development home. I may as well get a visitor out of them. So I've got it set to that. And as I say, the delete settings on deactivation, I've got that checked. And I think it's probably a good idea to have that checked. So everything's looking pretty good there. I'm going to now save those changes. I'm going to log out. I'm going to shut, let me see, I'm going to shut that down. Shut that down. Okay, now let's have a look and see what happens when we try to access the site. WP admin. Aha, wait a minute, there's no WP admin, there's no login screen. It's just taken me to the main page of my development website. Okay, that's doing its job. Right, let's have a look here. Let's come back here and see what happens when we put this path in. Remember, this was my secret login was the actual path that we'd set. So that can be anything. That can be, you can have that as a combination of characters, whatever you put in there, that, as long as it's unique and not easily guessable. So let's just hit the enter. Aha, there you go, and we're through. And now we're at our login screen. We can log in and we're back to business. So that's very, very simple plugin to install, very simple to use. And if you've got a hugely popular site and you find that your malicious login attempts number is hitting high digits, then you might seriously want to consider using this plugin. I mean, I've noticed a huge difference. In 1 week I had 754 odd malicious login attempts. Someone was very, very determined to get into my main site. And if you want to see where your malicious login attempt stats are, if you've got Jetpack installed, it'll tell you on there how many malicious login attempts you've had. But this particular plugin has all but put a stop to them. So I really highly recommend you take a look at this. It's called Login Redirect, and it's a 5-star from me. It saved me a lot of grief and a lot of bother. And you've now seen how to use it. You've seen the benefit of it. If you can shut that door, don't even give them access to your WP admin login screen, you're one step closer to just securing your website and basically putting a brick wall up. If they can't guess your password if they've got no access to your login screen. So do that, and you'll have a more secure WordPress website. Until next time, this is Hayden from www.wpbusinessmag.com.